Hey, welcome or welcome back to 4F Beauty. When will I be YouTube famous? I don't know. What I do know is what I'm reviewing today, I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to fit into the viewfinder with me as well, because it's the Revolution, one of their Christmas sets, and it's the Chocolate Heart collection. Now, this contains, apparently, £33 worth of products, because it has 2 eyeshadow palettes, a face palette, and a bronzer. So, thought you might like to have a look at them. Now, I have already taken them out of that box because the sound of crinkling, like, just, this is not an ASMR video, okay? So, no. I have already taken all of the items out to show you, because I thought that would be more useful, is it then? Goodness, yes. While I'm waffling, in my description box I've also got the links of the lovely ladies from the Beauty YouTuber Growth Group, and yes, I am still fighting with these blasted tops. But I bought them to wear for filming, and I'm going to damn well wear them. But the ladies in the Beauty YouTuber Growth Group do not, as far as I can recall, continually struggle with their clothing. So, if you want to go and watch some of their videos after you've watched mine, that'd be absolutely great, thank you. So, the items within a big old heart. So let's start with the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Heart. Now, they call this a bronzer. They've actually now got the PETA cruelty-free bunny on the back. And as you can see, it's allegedly got a 12-month shelf life, but to be honest, it's a baked powder product. If it still smells okay, you can continue to use it. That's my view on things. If things... See, I'm old school. When I was a kid, we didn't have use by dates and eat by dates on things, on food. It was, you opened it up and you looked at it. Was it growing mould? Had it split? Did it look weird? No. Okay, passed the look at it test. Then you sniffed it. Does it still smell okay? Yes, good, it's passed the smell test. Then you try a little bit of it. Does it still taste okay? Yes, good, you can eat it then. And of course with eggs you do the float test. Please tell me you know the float test. Okay, very, very quickly. Get a jug of water, cold water, put an egg in it. If the egg sinks to the bottom, or stands up but is still touching the bottom, it is good to eat. If it floats away from the bottom, throw it away. It's gone off. You don't want to use it. So if it sinks, it's good. If it floats, bad. How did I start talking about egg? Oh yeah, used by dates, that's what it was. Right, so this Chocolate Heart bronzer, same sort of packaging as their blushes and their highlights that they do, she said, because she's got the mermaid heart highlight here, so it's exactly the same size as the other products. So if you've already got a load of these, it's not going to look out of place. And if you are one of my more melanin enriched 4F family, you would probably be able to use this as a highlight, because you can see it has got veins of bronze running through it. And I will just pop that on the back of my hand there, just so you can... I don't really know why I decided to do 2-finger swatching for that one. I just did. But you can see it's a really nice, it's not too orange, and as I said, if you are one of my more melanin enriched followers, then that would be great for highlight for you. It's not too shiny, so if you want something that's more work appropriate, or like brow bone highlight for example, that could double up really well as that for you. Okay, this is one of the eyeshadow palettes. This is the Peanut Butter Cup. Love peanuts, love butter, hate peanut butter. I know, I know, I don't make any sense at all. I don't claim to make any sense. As always with the I Heart Rev chocolate bars, you have the melted chocolate design, you have a really nice mirror, and they now actually print the names on the actual plastic rather than on the plastic throwaway sheet, and you no longer get the double-ended sponge applicator, which isn't an issue really because most people throw those away. I only keep them for packing glitters onto the lid. But you can see this is a very, very warm-toned, neutral palette. Let's just bring it upside down and I can do that with it. There you go. So you can see lots of warm-toned browns, oranges, really nice yellow just there. Really, really pretty. I haven't swatched these as of yet because I will swatch them when I actually use them in a tutorial. So, if there's a particular one of these two eyeshadow palettes that you want to see first, that's what my comments box are for. Let me know. Give me feedback. Tell me what you want to see first, okay? So, this is the Peanut Butter Cup, which is super, super warm tone, and I've got to be honest, after I've filmed with it, I may end up passing that on because I've got a lot of warm tone palettes, or I may keep this and pass on my other warm tone palettes on. I can hear Sophie, my friend who does my nails, jumping up and down with glee right now because she knows most of my warm tone palettes end up going her way. Right, this is the palette I was most excited about when I saw the previews. This is the Red Velvet palette. I mean, can you get more Christmassy? We need. I've got to be honest, I would have stuck some holly leaves here if it were me, but that's just me. And this one, I'm teasing you, aren't I? Looks like that. So again, very warm toned. Again, there's a lot of. This is the issue that I have with these chocolate bar palettes. They all have a lot of browns in them. But you can see there's a nice orangey red here. There's a bright pink. There's a hot pink. This one looks to be almost a sage colour. So yeah, this is the Red Velvet. So if you want to see me film, some of the names in this one is just brilliant. Lush. Being a half Welsh bird, I use Lush a lot. Frosting. Oh, they spelt caramelised the American way with a Z instead of an S. That annoys me. They're a British brand. Oof. Not entirely sure why they've made this one beetroot and not this one beetroot. But okay, fair enough. Brown sugar. I'm not going to start singing. I do enough singing randomly as it is. Cream cheese, frosting, sweet, infuse red velvet, and it does smell like chocolate cake. Because here's a hint for you folks, if you've never had a red velvet cake, it's basically a chocolate cake dyed red. Right, the face palette is called a praline, or praline, depending on where you're from. And you can see it's creamy white at one end and this really soft baby pink at this end. Or like a blush pink, so the millennial pink, I suppose, as they're calling it. And the face palette looks like this. So you have got contour, bronze, shimmery bronze, highlight, and blush. Do you know what? I am actually going to swatch these for you. I'm going to start with the lighter shades, so the highlight, contour, and the blush. So, highlight, contour, blush. Okay. Just clean my fingers off. Dry them off on my trousers because I'm a classy bird like that. And then go into the bronzer and the shimmery bronzer. And where am I going to pop these? Let's put the bronzer there. Wow. And the shimmery bronze there. So I've got to be honest, the highlight I can use, the blush I can use. Actually, that one I could probably use as a highlight. I have to be very, very light-handed with it though, because as you can see when I tilt it back, it does actually show up on my skin. If I'm light-handed with this, I may be able to use it. This is... it's going to be way too dark for my skin. So there's a good possibility. Kayla, if you're watching this, sweetheart, if you want this, let me know. Because once I've filmed with it, this might end up coming your way. If you'd like it. So, that, folks, is what you've got in that beautiful big pink heart. I believe at the moment, last time I checked Superdrug, I think they had a special offer on and it was 25 quid. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth. If you like warm tone palettes and you're medium to deep skin tone, I think the face palette would work better for you. I think if you're light like myself, well, we'll see. I will try it out. I will use it with a very, very light hand, and just see how well it looks, whether it's too dark for me. But there you go, folks. That is what is in. I really shouldn't bend like that. This Christmas heart. Chocolate heart. Christmas chocolate heart type. Can you tell I filmed quite a bit today and I'm running out of words. My brain is slowly saying, you dropped that. My brain is slowly telling me I've had enough. But I've been dealing with some family issues recently, so I'm behind with my filming, so I need to try and get as much done as I can. So I really hope you enjoyed this and found it helpful. Let me know which of those eyeshadow palettes you want me to use first, whether you want to see Peanut Buttercup or Red Velvet. And it would be great if you could hit that like button for me, comment, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, don't forget to ring my bell, and choose all notifications so that you get told every time I upload another one of these videos. I'm talking of another one of these videos. Why don't you go and have a look at another one? I've got a lot to choose from. I've got a lot of playlists. I'm sure you'll find something to interest you. And if you've watched all of my films and liked them all and commented on them all and shared them all, then it'd be awesome if you could pop over to some of my girlies in the Beauty YouTuber Growth Group and check out some of their channels for me. Right, all that remains for me to say, as ever, is you'll stay fabulous. And I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.